Hi everyone, welcome back. Mule ESB or Mule 4 certification or interview questions from DataWave. So this is part 1. So let us look into the first question. What is returned when the web client sends a XML payload to listener? Refer the flow diagram. So let us look into the flow diagram. So here this is a flow diagram and this is XML code and this screenshot is from the Postman. So here we are sending XML payload. See here he is also saying that sends XML payload to the listeners. So we are sending XML payload to this listener and then we are transforming data. You can see here the code. So application/JSON email mike@gmail.com + payload.user means here we are adding this XML data to this JSON and then we have a logger. So what is returned to the web client? Will this be a JSON format data or XML format data or CSV format data, or you will see any error? So let us execute this in Studio. So this is already running. So you can observe here we have a listener that is reading it user and just we are adding to the input payload, we are adding email ID in JSON format and we have a logger to print that payload. So let me trigger this payload. So trigger this integration. So I'm sending user ID is 100 and name is Mike. I just hit it. And you can see here, you can see email is added to this as shown in the transformer and return the data in JSON format. Why? Because we are converting data to the application/JSON. So here we are sending XML data, but still we'll convert that to JSON and combine these two into one JSON format and send it back. So that's why we are seeing here email ID and name in a JSON format. So answer for this is response in JSON format. So in certification, we can expect this question in other way also. So that's why I added the response in CSV format as an option C. So let me tell you that. So here instead of logger, they will give us a FTP connection. FTP or SFTP connection they will give us here. So here what they will say is after transformation, we are writing this response data into user.csv file. The question is, what is the data format that is written into that user.csv file? So what we will do, some people will think that, oh, we are creating user.csv file and we are writing data into that. In that case, what is the format of the data? .csv. So simply they will go to C, response in CSV format. Sorry, format of that file data is CSV format, but no. So here, as you see here, we are sending XML, that is correct, and we are converting data from XML to JSON in the transformer. And here we are just simply creating file name like user.csv, but the data, actual data that we are writing into that CSV file is JSON data. So answer for that is A only. Okay, so do not confuse. If you want to see this, you can try in your Postman. So so let us go to the second question. What is valid flow1 set payload code to call flow2? So here how we call from flow 1 to flow 2, we use flow reference, right? But we can also call using set payload. So how can we do that? What is valid expression from these all four? So let me execute this in Studio, and then we can go. So if you observe here, this is flow 1 and this is flow 2. So it is reading it, lookup, and then in the set payload, see, this is the expression that I have written: mule lookup flow 2 and then test hello. So to flow 2, this is flow name. To flow 2, we are sending this payload. Okay, in the flow 2, it is just reading that payload and then concatenating it with world. Just printing the payload here. So let me execute this and then we can discuss. See, lookup. I'm just hitting the send button. So you can see here, this is hello world. And even you can see in a console, it should print like hello world. See, hello world. So why it is sending? So here we are calling second flow and we are sending this test hello. In the second flow, it is concatenating that with world. So that's why you can see hello world there. So correct syntax for this is option A. So because this is actual syntax of lookup. So how can we call from flow 1 to flow 2 from the set payload is we need to use lookup. So that is clear. And then what is the syntax of lookup is? See, mule, this 4 dots should be there, colon, lookup. We need to give flow name here and then simply payload. But here you can see in option B, everything is same, but here you are mentioning payload, colon, and sending payload. So this is not correct. We can directly send payload. And C, D is like, directly, there is no lookup name here, and directly some function, something like we do call functions from Java, right? So it is in that format. This is not correct. So A is the answer for that. For, more details or, for more understanding, please refer lookup syntax in Mule documentation. So let us jump on to the next questions. Web client submits this request, user 103, this is URI parameter and this is query parameter. What is valid data expression to read query parameter email value, and what is valid expression to read URI parameter user ID value? So this query parameter and URI parameter we already discussed in our previous topic when we was discussing about URI parameters and query parameters. For detailed understanding, you can refer to that, you can go to that videos. But here, I can simply say syntax is to read this query parameter, the syntax is attributes.queryparams.email. So here we need to give query parameter name, and this is same for all, attributes.queryparams.email. And here to read URI parameters, attributes.URIparams.user ID. So this is the user ID that we need to give. So URIparams.user ID. Thank you guys. We can discuss more questions from DataWave in next video. Thank you very much and good luck.